focus on for the last 2 days or so. Very big build, and we are here to light that candle. So I hope you guys jump on in and join the fantastic build that we're taking on right now. And if you look at it right here, you can see, if I can just move it around, it should be locked in place. So I think I can turn it this way. So you can see the wheels on the bottom there, the tank looking wheels. So right now what we're building is the 75220. As you know, we build trilogies. We have been building trilogies all year long, and that's what the year is about. It's trilogy build. But we do dabble. We do dabble in other ships. And as you know, we are also building the whole selection of Slave Ones, Starfighter. Okay, I have to do quotation, Starfighter, Slave Ones. We're building that also, so keep an eye for that. And great news, we're building all week long. Because school's out. So let's call it, what will we call it? We'll call it school holiday build. I have to get a better name than that. If anybody can throw me a name, that'd be really good, really helpful. But yeah, for now, we'll call it breaking build. Yeah, because it's break time. It's school break time. So we'll call it breaking build. I don't know how that sounds. Um, Set to I'll move this that way a little bit. Yeah, that should be much better. Yeah, it's for basically for the build that's happening right now. So we do have a lot of great builds coming in. Like I said, this is one of them. So please stay with us and watch the build all the way through, guys. Thanks for jumping in. If you're in there right now, I'll just leave that right there. Don't want to knock my mascot over. Gotta have a mascot. As you guys know, that's a big deal. Big part of the BOBAbrickz system. Gotta have the mascot, right? So it's Saturday live at 5. Jump on in. And let's talk about what you've been doing this weekend. If you've been shopping because school break and you might have gone out and get new Legos. Some kids are not completed their year yet. They still got to do like 2 days or so. So if that's you, hey, hi Ron, how you doing, man? Big shout out to you. You're the first one to comment. As you know, if we do, as you jump in on, you're doing the first person to jump in. I thought about something over the little break that we had. I said a little break, because I did a bonus last night. or yesterday, if you want to say that, I did a bonus. So I'll probably start doing a on the break. We'll do like so we got 6 weeks. We'll do a sort of first person to jump on the bill, the the first person to jump on the bill. I'll come up with something so we can give something out. We'll give a prize out for people who do support the channel like that. Not that there isn't a lot of people that support the channel anyway, but people who support the channel in that format, like showing up immediately, have their notifications on, and helping the channel to grow in that manner. All right, so I'll have to do something about that and give you guys something for your support. Okay, but thanks again for popping in. That's amazing. So as I said, we're building the 75220. And it's good to have you on there, Ron. Amazing to have you on there. If you're jumping in, guys, please hit the like button. Helps the channel grow and help us to be able to bring you more stuff, new and old, rare stuff also. Anyway, so we want to continue in the process. We were building the wheels because at this point they want us to build all the wheels, and we have to build a similar let's just turn it over here so you guys can have another look. Similar set of wheels like that. This turns to move the wheels back here if you guys just jumping in, you haven't seen that. And I like that sort of action with that. Seen that setup there? And it looks really good. Anyway, so let's put that here, and but it's also sort of technical building it, because you have to, I'll just take this dish over here. You have to you have to sort of snap it off. If they made it any other way, it would be a problem. But he did make it where you can sort of just snap it on like a chain link like that. Because there's a ship. I can't remember the name right now. I'll remember the name and the number during the build, and I had to literally try to find another order once it popped, because how the wheels were made. Right, it's a separates the ship. Okay, let's move on with this new set of wheels, because we've completed that and put that one on, and let's just have a look. And also this one I'm building off the instructions as opposed to when we do it off the PDF. As you guys know, all the prior builds that we already did, so we've done in our triple builds, trifecta builds if you want to call it that. We've done the General Grievous triple build, as you guys know. We've done the ARC. We just completed the MTTs, and I showed off the MTT. When I completed that build, I showed off the last of the MTT, which is the mini one that came out. Also, we have we have also done a lot of their the Django and Boba slave one ship. We have done at least 18 of those, and we have a couple more to complete. We have the UCS also to complete. So we do have a couple more to finish up. So keep watching for that. Like I said, all the way through, we have a lot going on with that. So jump in, say hi. Let's talk about Lego. Let's talk about your day also. We do talk about that. Star Wars, not in particular. We can talk about different things. Right. Let's jump back and get the build rolling. No pun intended, but we got to get it rolling because obviously it has wheels, and we're working on the wheels right now. So let's set up the next part of that. And to do this, we need to start with. We need one of those. We need a lot of these. So if we just pull these out right here, this will come about a lot, very much a lot in this build. So I'll just pull these out right here and just make it easier, not having to go search for them. All right, so I'll just pull out a few of them here. And we'll also need, maybe I think we need a couple of small ones and couple of these. So if I pull these out and put these over here, it just saves me having to try to find them through here. So let's just see. Okay, I think we maybe, and we need a couple of these also. I'll just set it up on the wheel. So we need two of those also. When I saw these, I was like, what are they for? Because they're actually car wheels, right? As you guys know, they're rims and tires of cars. Right. Okay, so we can just put these over here now. I'll move that out of the way for a second. And we'll start working on this. So we need one of those locked in like that. And we also need one of these going right across here like this. Again, drop me a line, guys, and let's talk about what you're building. If you're building anything at all, I would like to know, because it also, or if you would like to see something else being built, let's talk about that too during the break that we're on now. When I say break, the school break. Okay, so you can drop me a line about that also. I'll just pull some of these out also, so because we need that. And let's move along. So we've got this done. Now we need to put one of these through here and put it through there and lock it in place with one of these. Everything here basically now is like Technic locks. So also, guys, if you want to see anything at all, any one of the Django or Slave One, any one of those at all, any one of them, the whole series, I have each one of them. So if you want to see that, also if you want to see any Boba Fett minifigure, we can talk about that too, because I have each and every one of them. And if you want to see any of the ships that has been built, the trilogies, like I said, we built the Ark 170. We've built the whole set of that. We've built the assault tank, any one of those if you want to see that. If you want to see the, what else have we built? We built Jabba's slaves, Jabba's barge, all of those if you want to see that. If you want to see, what else have we built? The MTTs, you can see that also. If you want to see that, we can also throw that in. Okay, guys? So drop me a line. And again, let's talk about it. And if you're on there, like I said, please help and hit the super fan button and help the channel to go up. Okay, let's continue with the build. So we got to this point, and on the top, we want to add another one of those. Through here, and lock it off again. And I'll pull out a couple more of these because it just makes life easier. Okay, so we got all of that locked in place. Now we're looking for red, which is going to go right across the top here. And one more of these goes down at the bottom there like that. Okay, great. At the top, we need another gray, similar to the one we've placed before, which is going to go right here and line up in place like that. Okay, so that looks good so far. Just at the top, we need to add another one of these sprockets. And when I say sprocket, I always remember Ratchet and Clank. I don't know if you guys know that game, Ratchet and Clank. Really cool game. Played that a lot. And we want to repeat that same process down at the bottom. So Ratchet is it's a sort of a mouse slash what's Ratchet? I played it a while ago, so I can't remember what creature it is. But I know Clank is a robot, right? Small one. Yeah, that helps Ratchet. So we've built this here, and at this point, again, like I said, we have to chop this up. So you count it out. Basically, on the instructions, it tells you a number. So you have to cut out 14 pieces of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 of those, you just clip it off. Like I said, they did make this good enough so you can just clip it off. And once you've clipped that off, I want to make sure we're putting it on the right side because one of them's bigger than the next. So you have to make sure you get that correct. Okay. I hope I counted on 14 there. Yeah. It's 14. There you go. And that's clipped in there. And you can see that spinning like that. And it's not able to move because there's like a typical tank. If you've built a tank before. I've never built one of those in Lego, so I wouldn't know. But the other ship that I spoke about, which I'll give the name in a minute once I can remember it. Okay, so once we've got that completed, we're gonna add one of these, which I've already seen over 50 of these. So, also, guys, I do build this out of my garage, so I think that's something to also discuss. If you just go out and buy, or you buy part type ships and build like that, or you have pieces and you construct your own. Okay, so that's something to talk about. Let's grab more of these out of here because we'll be needing lots more of these. So again, just to make life a little easier, makes for easier work. And we'll grab some more of those. All right. Also a couple of these. So again, guys, drop me a line. Let me know what you're building. If you're building anything at all, or just pop in and have a look. Okay? All right, so we got to this point, and we need one of these here. So 3. I spoke about this before, that the numbers written on the bottom, one of the sides. So check that out when you're building also. So that goes there. One of these goes right in back of it, and then one of this dark stone gray goes right at the end, and that fits in snug. What's up, Roman Play? What's up? What's going on? You good? Uh, yeah, so if you're just jumping in, we're building a desert vehicle here today. Um, we're building the trilogy, as you know. We do trilogies all the time, so jump on in, say hi. Hi to you, sir, ma'am. Hello. Good to see you on there. Lego enthusiast, Star Wars fan. Yeah. So we're building the wheels of that right now. I just want to give you a little quick look. So we're completing the wheels. The construction is a little bit. The fun is in the build, but it's a little advanced build at this point. So once we've done that, we will take this, and this goes. So I'm gonna try stop saying that because I keep saying this goes, this go. Okay, so we place this one just right here, like that, and find ourselves another. So what's up, plays? You good? What's going on? Again, thanks for jumping in there. We want to talk about what's your favorite Lego set or Star Wars Lego set. It doesn't have to be Star Wars. What's your favorite set or what's your favorite figure? Right? What's your favorite figure? That's someone, because someone asked me that question a couple of days ago. What was my favorite droid? And they wanted to see it. I showed them because I had the super battle droid, you know, the purple one, the rare purple one. Then we had the a tactical droid. We also had a assassin droid, and for me, the tactical droid. The tactical droid was the best one. That blue and sort of comes with blue and white, yeah, and black. What's your favorite? Okay, so let's add onto this and move up. So we want to repeat that same thing again with one of these axles and sprockets. This is going to go through there like that, and we're going to add that wheel that looks like that looks like a racing car wheel or car wheel. Doesn't have to be racing. You see them a lot in City because I used to collect that too at a point. Because City's a nice build. You have all that. You have tractors. You have police cars. A lot of police vehicles in that. You got fire engines. You got, as you guys know, you got farmers equipment, like I just said. You have emergency vehicles. So that's and they had a lot of water-based vehicles too. Well, so when you build that, you probably have to like set up a little. If you built a table, because a lot of people do like a whole room or table, you'd have to set up an area because obviously it's water-based. I can't say. Let me know if you guys have seen that at all. A radio-controlled Lego water-based vehicle. Right. Okay, let's move on with this. So we've got both of those locked in place, and we want to just tie that off so it doesn't come off. And that's completed. Once we've completed that, we want to add another one of these just right here, like so. Okay, that just locks in there real nice. So again, guys, just drop me some questions, or like I said, if you want to see something specific, any ship specific in the whole slave one slash um, slave one slash Starfighter series. Drop me a line, and you can also see or any one of the Boba Fett or Jango Fett figures at all. If you want to see one of those, I have them all, and we can talk about that also. Okay, so at this point, we move that just over a bit, and we look. I'm looking for this thing that looks like a bird beak, right? Looks like a bird beak. That's at least that's what I see. Um, and we need one of those and one more of these. Okay, this now is going to go. You put them together like that. Lock that off here. So I'd say this is the most intricate part of the build. And this goes right here. Just like that. Just like that. Okay. Now we're looking for one of these. And I'll bring this out. Saves me a lot of time looking for it. Because as I said before, sometimes they're all mixed in with all the colors right here. We need one of those also. And this is gonna go right on there, like that. Snaps in there. And we want to place this just over here, like that. One of the things I have to talk about, when they built Lego, okay, it takes a lot of measuring to get things to lock in. I know you build it with a machine, but it takes a lot to get these things to lock in, like perfect. So the designers, they really do work hard. I know the prices are up there, but they really give us good things to work with, which we have to commend them for that. Okay, now we need one of these, and there's a little like a ball. I've seen those in the Ark, a lot in the Arks, the 170, and just this little blue piece right here like that. Need two of those actually. This one, we're going to turn it over and place that in here. We'll turn this around and work on this end now. So we need to lock that in place over there. Place these two. And I spoke about this. Whenever you see this lined up like that, it's usually where they're gonna clip something on it. When I built the first one, I thought it was gonna clip, the flat. Let's grab one right here. I thought we were gonna put the flat, but it wasn't that. But we'll be needing that. So we need one of those. We will also need I think it's a 3, I'm not sure, I can't remember, but we will be needing, just locate this, guys, move some of these around a bit. We'll need 2 of these, and 1 3, and a 3 black, and 1 of these. Also a green 1x1 stud, 1x2 stud, so 2, right? And now we're gonna put this together, and we also need a 25 to go over here on this side. Okay, because this one goes around here. So we need 25 of these, and then we'll build this. So 25. Got to count off 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, let's just click that off. And I'm always hoping that I don't miss on it, so I get it right. So this just snaps in there like that. And I think we got it correct. Yep. And that one fell. Sort of have a, not sure if I can go with much bigger. Okay, let's have a look at that. So once this turns like that, it moves the wheel. What I don't want is if it's too loose. So I'll just give that a quick count again, guys, so I can start on this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, correct. Okay, so once we build that, we'll turn it on the side and work on this. So if I remember well, we need one more of those. If I can just find it here real quick. So we need one of these, and we need, where's that piece that this one here goes, we need another 3. There we go. And that just goes right on the top, just like that. Okay. We place the 4 just below it. And these 2 goes right on the outside. Here we go, here's the other one. Like so. Again, drop me a line, guys, and let's talk about what are you gonna be doing if you're gonna be building anything. If you're gonna be going out and buying anything for the summer. I saw something of free Lego coming up at the Lego store in a couple of weeks. So that'll be something for us to talk about. I do post stuff like that, so if you watch out, you will see when it's coming up. I have to double check on that, get the dates correctly, and post that so everyone can have a chance to get free Lego. It's not Star Wars, but it is free Lego. Okay, so this goes right there. So I can just get that. Because they're not very, it's not like a big snap-on type thing, which I know you guys heard me saying that before. I love to hear the Lego snap-on, because then I know it's like right in place, sort of, so. Yeah. Okay, so that's completed. Okay, once we've completed that, we have another small build coming up. We need one of those, 2 of these, and 2 of them in gray. The 2 darker ones go on first, and then the 2 lighter ones go on after, like so, like that. Once you have completed that, we need to get 2 of these stone gray, dark stone gray. So let's just find, I can see it there. One of the reasons I work on a white desktop as opposed to any other color, you can sort of like, most of the colors show up right away. Once we've completed this, it goes right into that slot right there, if you guys can see that, just like that. Okay, and we need to repeat that build. Okay, so let's move on and repeat the build. First we need one of those, one of these, and just place that right through here. And if you guys remember, one of the stone gray, dark stone gray. And we can go with the red. I know they're showing us a little different, but I can go with the red now because it doesn't really stop much. But we don't want to jump too far ahead. So we grab one of these, place that back here, and one of those, which locks it in place. Okay, let's get a couple more of those. 1 and 2. Let's get some of these. Just make sure we have those right here. Just helps a little bit having all those just close by, easier to work with. Grab that. What else? What else do we need? We need a 3. So I can see a 4, but we'll be needing a 3. And one of these, a 3. Again, it just makes life easier. I can see a 6. We can just locate that 3. I know we'll be needing one of those. And maybe a couple of those too, right? Okay, so let's move on. We've got that. And we need to add another one of these at the bottom. That's right here. And lock it in place like that. And if you guys remember, we add another one of these just there. And at the top, I can do that now also. I'm not too afraid to go ahead and jump the gun, right? So we're here and we need more of these, which is gonna lock off on the top here. One more of these, same thing at the bottom. Just double checking to make sure I have it right. Okay, so that's complete. And one more of these on the outside of this one also. So both of them have similar things to lock them in place. And let's move on. So at this point, once we've completed that, we want to do the inside wheel, right? Which is to add another 14. So let's count that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just move there, but so I hope I got it right. Now let's give it a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we got 14 here, and we'll just lock that in place. So it's easier to just this one is sort of tricky because it bends in the middle, but that's where I'll do it. It'll be much easier. See, just pull that out here like that. So if I put this there, then it's not able to go down the middle. Right, that's clamped in. Sometimes you just have to use modified tools, right? So that's locked in place. If you notice, that's turning fine there. Okay, once we have completed that, we want to add 2 of these. One down at the bottom, and just one up at the center here. Okay, and let's move on. Again, guys, drop me a line. Let me know what you're building. If you're building anything, we need 1 of those now. And no, we'll be needing a couple more of these, so I'll just bring them over. So I got 2 of these here. We need one of those. Again, drop me a line. Let me know what you're building. If you're building anything. Right now, we're building the 75220 Sandcrawler. One of the trilogy. As you guys know, we're building trilogies all year long. So jump in, check us out, see what we do. Give it a like if you like it. If you pop in and you haven't subscribed yet, give us a subscribe. Join the top tier so you can have a chance to win many prizes. If you're in the top tier, we do monthly draws every month, sweepstakes, and give away free prizes, exclusive prizes that you'll only find on my channel. So let's talk about it, guys. Okay, so we got to this point, guys. Let's turn this around. I need to find me that one piece. No pun intended. Again, one piece. It's just mixed into the lot right here. And I have a bag of tricks. You guys know I talk about that also. So if I'm not able to find something, I just go into my bag of tricks and I get that. And right now, oh, there it is. I was gonna say this thing is, well, this is not it. It looks pretty much like the piece I was looking for, but it's not. So I might have to jump in my bag of tricks. The thing is, when I go into my bag of tricks and I look for that particular piece, a couple seconds later while I'm building, there it is. It shows up. So I'll just step over here for a second, guys, and find that one piece. Again, no pun intended, which should not be hard to find. Like I said, I have a ton of extra, because I build so many ships and different things. So I can always just go and find a piece just like that, because they're everywhere. So just give me a second, because I'm not able to spot that. And I believe it's right in this area here. I don't want to go further. I believe it's here, and it's easy to locate. I just saw something pretty strange, so I have to put that aside to have a look at that later on. Also, I saw two things here, not sure. Yeah, guys, so drop me a line. Let me know if you're building anything at all, and we can talk about it. I'm seeing one of them here in light gray, which I know we've come up with in light gray. But if you guys know, if you're building, even if I'm building out of my garage, I want to have all the right colors, right? I also saw something else, which I'm just going to pull out anyway because, and I saw something else, but that doesn't belong to this ship at all. And another thing I saw right here, which I'm just going to bring over because I believe I will be needing it next. So again, guys, drop me a line and let's talk about the build, which is the Sandcrawler trilogy. Okay, I think that's it. I will have to go into my bag of tricks and find that piece. Like I said, as soon as I go looking for this, it's gonna pop up just like that. It's a guaranteed it's gonna pop up right on the desktop, on the worktop. But I want to give it a quick look first before we do anything. Okay, guys, so I have a couple boxes just right here, and I'm giving it a quick look right now. Yeah, I'm giving it a quick look right now. To locate that piece that we need. I may have to step out and go to my bigger bag of tricks to locate that particular piece. Trying not to. But it seems like I'm gonna have to. So if you guys give me 1 second, I'm gonna go locate that piece and we'll continue to build. So I actually didn't have to go to my bigger bag of tricks, guys. I found it in because this particular piece comes on one of the ARC ships. Noonie, Mick, what's up? Hello, what's going on? You alright? Big shout out to you, man. Thanks for popping in. Please hit that like button while you're on there. Hey, I love it. I love it. Okay, so I went and I found this. We didn't have to go as far as I thought. I found it in black because on one of the ARC ships it comes in black. One of the ARC ships it comes in dark stone gray. One of them comes in light gray, which I showed you guys earlier here. So okay, so let's continue with this and put this on. Let's make sure we got it correct this time. So this goes right here. Let's just put this on. Gotta get ourselves one of these again. But before we do that, we want to add another one of these gray ones. We'll be needing this later. Just right here. And I have to locate that. Okay. Let's see if we can just grab this here real quick. Again, since everything there is sort of gray, just mixing and blending with each other. But where are you? Where are you? Where are you? So I need I move everything in gray over here. That's in place. We need one of those. Okay, one of those and we'll be set. Just need to move some of these around. Here it is. So this goes right there. And we have to find ourselves one of these. Again, I do build this out of my garage, guys. So it's not like they're in bags and we could just work in bags. So I've just picked these out, look at the instructions, pick them out, and I'm working from that point. Okay, so I am looking for one light brown piece, which I just saw, and I'm not able to spot it right here right away, but it's just right over here, so I can grab one and lock that in place. I just spot one a second ago. There it is. There's a ton of them right here. Like I said, it comes in the ARC. This is one of the pieces that that basically shows up in all the ships. Well, not all the ships, but any ship that comes with BOBAbrickz, you'd find it. Boba, what's up? BOBAbrickz with an S. What's up? Big shout out. Yes, I am making one of 3 sand crawlers. I am making one of 3 sand crawlers. This one is the 75220, and as you know, I'm building trilogies this year, so watch out for all of them. So this one goes just right through there. It's another one of those big, fantastic, old school, as you guys know, I'm building a lot of old school ships, rare and old school ships I'm building. I try to bring across on my builds more of the old school stuff that you wouldn't see on other channels. You may see it on some channels already built, but I like doing the live build, which is pretty cool, I think. Okay, once we've put that through there, We need that bird beak thing again that I spoke of before, and another one of these, and one short brown one. Okay, this is a 3. Remember I said that the numbers are right on there, so if you ever struggling that way, you can find it there. So again, we place this through here and lock it off with that on the top. So what are you building, Boba? Are you building anything now, or are you going to be building anything over the next couple of weeks, or are you thinking of buying anything at all? And the big question is, someone asked me a couple of days ago, what's my favorite Star Wars figure? But then they said, what's your favorite Star Wars droid? Guys, if you're on there right now, what's your favorite droid? Or if not droid, what's your favorite fig? But let's stay with droid because it's a more simpler, as opposed to the range of Legos. You know, they have thousands of different Lego pieces, minifigures. What's your favorite? They have hundreds. Yeah. Okay, so we got to this point, and we want to place down here this one just through here. So let me know, guys, what's your favorite? This is in the incorrect place, just making sure. This goes through. Goes the opposite way here. And this one goes, what's down there? This one goes there. And we add this and place that on the top. Piece we were looking for before goes with one of these and lock in here, and also one of those, and then we place that right here. Why doesn't it want to go in? That's confusing. Everything seems correct. Oh. Everything seems correct, but this one piece. So before we put in the wheels, just 1 second, guys. Just hold on for a second here. Let's pull that off. And we have a little situation just right here. I want to make sure we get this correct. Just have to go a little back on the instructions. It is correct there. Okay, we almost made a little hiccup there, but we will be fine. So down here, we were correct. This does go on the inside like that, but right here, we need another one of these. So let's just look around here, guys, for that. So the question is, what's your favorite droid? It could be a droidica also, so that's fine. And let's talk about it. And if you want to see any Boba, any Django minifigure or ship, we can talk about that also. Oh, it's just right here. It's hiding out in plain sight. That's another movie for another day. Okay, so once we've got that, this goes right in there, and we place this right here. That clips in right there. Now we take this and this goes all the way through, and this goes on the top. So what's your favorite, Boba? Or if you have a favorite. Mm-hmm. Just seems extremely long, the extension here, because I'm looking at it and it's covered, which is strange. Everything seems right. But it's just so far all the way through. And that one was shorter because it's covered. On this side, I can see it. It's absolutely covered. Unless I messed up. Oh yeah, I did mess up. It's missing. I thought something was not correct, and I was absolutely right. We need that. Okay. Now it goes through. Again, when you have these technical builds like this, all it takes is one hiccup and it can change your build forever. Okay, so we got to that point. Everything is correct. We need this and one of those little tube type things again. See, locate that. Again, the colors are so similar. Here we go, it's right here. Snap it into there. That in turn goes right back here, if you guys can remember that when I spoke about how neatly it does fit. Just want to push this thing all the way down, right? Using tools. Okay, so that snapped in place. We're looking for one of the balls again, and we're looking for one of these, which we have right here on hand, and two of those little blue ones, connectors, and we just snap that in place here like that. And if you remember, we turn it around, and this goes here, and the two of them just go right there, right alongside it. Okay, that's pretty good. I think we want to put that together now. So on this side, we need the 25 again, which I'm believing that this is 25 and it's not short 25. I wouldn't have to be calling Lego. Le cat do nap. Le cat do nap too. What's up? Hi to you. Le cat do nap too. And this one, this looks a little longer than we do need it, so I will take one off. Hello, Cat. What's up? Let's go. What's good with you, man? Great to see you on. Thanks for jumping in. Okay, so that's locked in place. Okay, that's... So if you're just jumping in, please hit the like button for us, guys. What we're building right now is the Sandcrawler. There are 3 of them, and as you guys know, we're building the trilogies. This year it's all trilogies, so keep watching for that. Okay, once we've completed that part of it, we've got everything in place. We want to cover the end. look at, the question is, what's your favorite droid in Lego? What's your favorite droid? That's the question on the table today. So drop us a line and let's know what's your favorite. Okay, we need that. One of these. And similar to the ones we got before. Two of these in threes, okay? Now we need one more of those in threes also. So if I can just move these around a bit and find that. Here we go, it's right here. Oh, your favorite is the Lego Titanic. Wow, nice, nice. That's a big build. Have you built it already? Or are you thinking of getting it? Do you have it in your collection already? That's pretty cool, man. If you built it, how long did it take you to build? That's the question. How long did that build take you? So I need one more of those. Have you built it already? Or are you thinking of getting it? That's a tremendous build, man. A really tremendous build. So we add that, turn it over. We're getting pretty close to completing this part of it, guys. Turn this way. This one goes right here. And this goes next to it like that. Take this and place this right there. Like so. Now we're going to put these together. Okay, that should be it. Okay, and now we're going to add it to the bottom. I didn't see all of that. Oh, okay. You haven't finished it yet. And it's not really Lego. What is it? What sort of bricks is it? So I know people do venture into different builds like that. Okay, we want to take this now, guys, and this is going to just lock in place over here. So if I just turn that over and snap these two extensions and get this down here, if it would let me. Yep. Okay, so with this little thing back here, you can control the movement. Okay, let's turn it over. Now I feel much better because it was sort of look at that movement there, guys. And you can pull it and control the wheels that way. So that's some nice playability. It would have been much I'd rather if they did have this motorized, because I do have the motorized first ATT. Alright, that which is really good. This would have been perfect. So that would be the UCS of this. They're already big already, they're huge, so asking for a UCS would be, monster size, like a monster truck. Have you guys ever seen a monster truck rally? Have you ever been to one? It's really, really cool. But this would be really good if they could make this and make it as a motorized version. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Okay, so we've completed that. Now, let's see what's next. So at this point, we'd have add that droid on there, but we're not doing that yet. We're adding that in the last part of the build. So one of these in two actually, 4 bricks, 1x4. See if we can just locate that. This is 6. Let's locate that 4. Here's the 4, so that's 2 of those. One of these. Usually when you see those help on the droid carriers. Oh yeah, I also built the droid carriers, 7, all 3 droid carriers. That was one of the triple. If you want to see that, you can have a look at that also. We want to add this one on top of the other, and then get ourselves 2 of these and place these just on the outside, and this right on the inside. I'm thinking we'll be needing more than one of these, not sure. Okay, bring the ship back into frame and place that right on the top right here. Fits right snug like that. If you guys can see that there, that fits nice and snug. Don't want to move it out of frame now. Don't want to move it out of frame, but we also want you guys to see what's going on here. Okay, I'll move it just a little back. Yeah, so let's move on. Oh, you build an Aston Martin. Jeez, nice. F1. Yeah, that's big on the market now. I want to go over into a place where there's Aston Martin and do my whole, my Boba, going with my helmet and take Boba to visit an Aston Martin Formula Center. Or do I speak French? Pero perdón, yo no habla francés. I have family in France, and I have in Luxembourg that speak French, and they went to school in France, but I no parler français. In Spanish, I'd say un poquito, a little bit, but I can't remember how to say it in French. My French is very, 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 very minute, tiny poquito. If you know español at all, right? But I was just what was it? Maybe 2 months ago, 2 months ago now. I was in Legoland Paris, not Paris, Disneyland Paris, which we went to the Lego store, and I got my figures signed, my Boba Fett ship signed, and my helmet signed by the creator of the Slave One, the latest Slave One, Jango Fett UCS. So I was there doing that. If you look into my videos, you'd definitely see that. Have you been to Disney? Sorry, Disneyland Paris? Right, so at this point, we want to grab one of those and one of these 2x6. And 2 of these grids. We'll place this right here. Add the grids along the side. Like so. Guys, again, please hit that like button for me, please. Thumbs up so we can get the channel to grow. And let me give you guys a big shout out, because all you guys are on there. Thanks for support. And let me give you guys a big shout out. 100% shout out. And some love, mad love to you guys. Thanks a lot for showing up. It does help the channel. Help me to bring you guys more stuff. Be able to give away more stuff. and share the great Lego journey that I'm on, trying to build a channel that can support you guys, and as you just asked, be able to get some people in that speaks different languages, and but you could actually speak to me in French, and I'll just get it off my phone. We can do it that way. You know, I could get it off my phone and translate that way. If you hit the translator on your computer, when you type it in French, it should come out in English, and I could do vice versa. What do you think? If you put that on, put that icon on, sorry, that function on, and we can talk like that. So we want two of those and two more. These two are gonna go down here. Again, if you guys want to help the channel, guys, please go to the super fan and have your chance. Hit the super fan button and have your chance to win a free. I will show you guys. You can probably win one of these, as you've seen here. Free card, gold card, which is collector. They're like $20 with the Mandalorian logo in the back. Night Owl, Mandalorian minifigure. Brand new, exclusive. If you look right here, you can see it's in right there. You can see it's in French, and many other fantastic stuff. Oh, okay, that's great. So, what's your favorite Star Wars? I'll type it in there so you guys can see that. Yeah. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Over here, we need another 4 and one of these curve. Saw it earlier over here. One of these curve types, which is gonna go in back. And need the 4s right here. So let's just find that. Here's one of them. It's gonna go over there and find another. Let's move all these 6s out of here. Here we go. Here's the other 4 here. And now we need 2 of these and 2 of these. Saw them earlier. I could see it in dark gray here. Here we go. 2 of those. Place this on the top like that. Okay. And then just snap these in over here. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Thanks for jumping in, and thanks for becoming part of the. Okay, let's move on and add the pieces here. So we'll clip some of these in here. I spoke about that yesterday. They're actually lightsabers, but these are shorter than the ones I put on yesterday to complete that build. But it had a similar setup in the front. Okay, so this, we're gonna turn the ship around right here and add this just right here. Okay. So that's cool. Let's move on. We need 2 of these and 2 of these. Actually 4 of those. Yep. Place these on the top of each other like that. Just like that. Sometimes it just works better when it's flat. And then we place these on the top. Just trying to work my double. You guys know I'm doing a triple bill sometime soon. Oops. Alright. So that we need 1 of these. These 2 go right here. But before we do that, we need flat plates. Long ones. Which is gonna go right there. Let's put these here. So it needs to be left with 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that goes there. And same thing on the other side, right? 5, that's 6. Nope. I left 6. We need 5. Okay. And we place these just right here. That. Down here, we need 2 of these grids again. These are gonna go right there. And we need 2 of these 3 flats. 3 by 1s. Okay. Again, we need 2 grids in brown, which is gonna go along here, and 2 more of these. So I really love the channel to come up. So when someone comes on, we can have someone to literally speak French with them and, you know, have that great interaction. I do speak a tiny bit. I have to go into my brain and like suck it out to really give you guys the full. All right, so at this point, I want to add 1 of these. And on the other side, similar. All done there. I'm thinking we need 1 of those bars across there again. We'll find out as we go along. So at this point, I can see us needing 2 of something that I cannot spot at all. Here's 1. Because it's turned upside down and makes it difficult to spot. So this goes right here. And on this outside goes this right here. And if I can just locate the other, which is right here, goes right there, and place one of these right there like that. This is a very big build. We add one of these on top and another on the opposite side. If I can just find it, because we have a lot of them that looks alike, and then we have a 3 also. Here we go, just right here. Awful lot of those. Now we need a 8. This is a 8 by 2, and another one of these. This one is actually, where is it? Here we go. Another one of these, which is gonna go right down the center like that. We place the 8 right on top of that. You can get it to stay proper. Yep. Just like that. So drop me a line, guys. Hey Ron, yeah, definitely looking to get to the end also myself. It's looking really good right now. All right, so we got to this point, and we want to repeat that double 2x1 round, which I'm getting right now. There's that piece I spoke about before. Like I said, mixed in, and they pop in just later. So we need 5 of those. These go, 2 of them goes here. Across here we need 2 3 blocks, which is gonna go right there. Oops. And then place this right on top of that, just like so. Over here we need 2 more of these. Just goes right on the outside, and 1 more there. Here. Yep, just like that. And we need 2 more of those. One goes there, and just 1 more. One goes here. Like that. Okay, that's completed. We need, I thought these, I was like, where are these going? I was like, looking at, trying to find out where these are going. So we need 4 of these, which goes on the inside here like so. That, and 2 more of the same. Here's 1, and just 1 more for now. There, like that. Yesa. Oh, Yesa. Yesa, what's up? Yesa. No, this one is not the sail barge, but I do have them. If you'd like to see that, I can go to my garage and pull them out because I put them away after I build them, and bring them so you can have a look at them. This is the 75220. Do you know what ship that is? And while you're on there, please hit the like button. And we have a question on board right now. What's your favorite droid in all of Star Wars Lego? Not all of Star Wars because they haven't made all of them. Your favorite droid. Or what's your favorite Boba Fett minifig? Yes, it's the Sandcrawler. Whoa, yes, you definitely on your game, man. You know the number and you got it like that. You're on your game. I love it. Okay, so at this point, we need 2 of these in 4s. So that's one of them. So we're building the trilogy. We have built all the trilogy. Yesa. We have built a lot of trilogies, and we're to this point, so because the whole year we're building trilogy ships, ships that came in trilogies. So we built the ARC 170. We built all of those. We built all the sail barge. We built all Grievous's. He has a certain ship that comes in gray. We've built all of those. His sort of starfighter. We've built. Just call you yes sir. I like it. Yes sir. I like that. I'm loving that. Yes sir. Yes sir. Yeah, that's amazing. I like that. Yeah. So so there's a name that's spelled and it sounds so people spell justice like Justace, and there's a name that goes Justice, but it's Justece, and that's justice. Yeah. Anyway, right. So what's your favorite Lego droid? Star Wars droid. Yeah. So we need 2 of those. 2 of these. Where are you? Just one more. 2 of those. It's probably just over here. Mixed in with the lot. Can't spot it over here, so it's gotta be over here somewhere. Thing is, I speak about this all the time. What's that? Oh, you love CP3O? CP3O? Sorry, C3PO. I always especially the one with the. Really? Do you have it in your collection? That'd be awesome. Okay. Oh man, it's one of your favorites. That'll be something to get, right? That'll be really something to get. That'd be nice to get that. So this goes right here. That'd be awesome to add to your collection. Do you have a collection at all? Do you collect? Do you build? So this goes there like that. Once we've completed that, this goes right here. Snaps in there like this. Okay, perfect. Do you build it all? Oh, okay, that's amazing. That's why you can just say, oh, that's what that is. I like that. Definitely like that. So put my channel in notification because like all week you'll be able to see different builds for the next 6 weeks. We're doing 5 days a week builds. So if you want to jump in and chat, a lot of people come in the channel and whatnot. So jump in on that. Also, you can hit the membership, get a chance to win free Lego. Like I just showed before, I give out stuff like this. for free if you join the top tier. Also, we give away a prize every first Friday of every month to one random winner, and we mail it to you. You don't have to pay anything at all. Just be on there every first. If you in the either membership or hit the super fan button, okay? So have a look at that. And if you can see, I need to move it into the frame. It's not in the frame yet, really. Yeah, so there. So you get the card, you get the minifig. Not just that one. We have tons more. A lot that I always buy them. I have since Lego Star Wars came out with that particular magazine that gives a minifigure, not the hardcover, because I have all the hardcovers also. I have every single one of them, every minifigure, not mini ship or mini build, every micro build, every minifigure one that's ever been made. I've been collecting it since 2015. That's when it came out. And I have everyone. So if you want to do that, you can jump in there too. Right, so let's add some pieces here. This goes on there like that. We want to add the other 4 right here. Like that. And place this 2 right there. Like this. Other than droids, what's your favorite character? Let's step away from the droids. What's your favorite character? Lego, huh? Again, they haven't made every one of them, but... Oh! You're talking about that. I'll just show you something right now, right? Which I can't wait for. So you talked about Superman. Check this out. Because I do collect limited edition. So one of the things I do collect, I collect the first issue of every Lego magazine that there is. Only the first issue, right? Or I also collect special edition. If it's absolutely look like a really special edition that I look at it, I will do that. Back to your question. No, I haven't seen it yet. I've seen all the other Superman, but I haven't seen this one. No, not actually. Haven't seen all of them. I haven't seen the last Superman either. But well, the subject I'm on is So I do collect I do collect DC. I've collect DC. I've collect Avengers, Spider-Man, Lego Friends, Minecraft, Jurassic World, all the first issue. I've collect all. And when I went looking, now this is not the first issue of DC, but it's the first issue. If you look right there, it says 01. So this is a number 100. So I had to collect that because it symbolizes 1, right? But I don't really collect, as I said. But if I show you in the back, when I took a look in the back, this is what's gonna come out. You will be getting Superman in a special edition with the Superman logo metal box. So obviously it'll be first of its type, so you gotta get that. And then it'll be coming in a square metal box like that. And this is similar. I'll show you now. I'll just pull it out here. If I could pull it out and not mess it up, because I have it under. Right. So Star Wars came out of their own. See the gold card. This is something I'll be sending out to someone too. And they came out with Vader's helmet, and they have it in a square box like that also. I have both, right? I picked up like 5 of those, 5 each, because I know later on around Christmas, people will be happy to receive one of these if they're in my top tier as a prize. So yeah, can you hear that? That's what it is. So they will be giving that. I hope they do give a card to, who knows. I know they do it out in France, Luxembourg, Spain, Italy. but they don't do it in Great Britain and places like that. I don't know, maybe Wales sometime. You may get something rare, but I am waiting for that, and I will collect that. I'm not a big collector of that particular, but like I said, I do collect the first issue, and I just wanted to get this to show people what would be coming out. So if you're a fan, superhero fan, you may want to watch out for that, and don't miss out on that. It'll be a really good thing if you're a fan, like I said. Okay, so let's continue here. I'm trying to locate this. Here it is. This just goes right in here. Snap it in now. So if you're a fan, you may want to look out for that. Again, which I thought we need to add some lightsabers here. All right, just right here. I noticed this build was also part of the last one I completed, which is the droid carrier 75058. They did a similar thing, similar setup on here. Again, I call this extra build because this is a lot of extra Lego here. So brick count, that's what I call it, brick count. To me, I think that's just a lot of extra Lego, and now there's even more pieces to go on here. Not that it doesn't look okay, but you're paying for this. So is it really necessary? Couldn't you build it more, less brick consuming, for the consumer? That's just my opinion, guys. Okay, that's just my opinion. Okay, so this now goes back here. So I'll turn it this way so you guys can actually see me put it on here. I'm gonna put it in the frame so you guys can see it snap on. This goes, well, I'm putting it incorrectly. Right, so this goes right here. Is there something missing at the front up there? Because I can see some loose bricks there. Let's just take a closer look at this and make sure, because I think that piece that dropped off goes there. Let's just take a look. Oh yeah, that's number 5. So number 5 goes there. When I counted off earlier. What was that? Yeah, there they are. You're absolutely right about that. Believe me, they are, man. Compared to the others, they actually are. You're right. Good insight. That's something to post if you do anything about it. I will talk about that and let people know. See what the discussion on that would be. How they are. Because they do have that tendency. Okay, so that's clipped in place. Let's move on. So again, drop me a line, guys. Let me know what you're building, if you're building anything at all. All right. And remember, we'll be building all week, not counting Sunday. Put me on your notifications. Get ready for 6 weeks of different buildings. The trilogy is still on. We still have to build a couple of things, like the Slave One, Django's Slave One, Boba's Slave One, UCS, and other ships. We have a couple big ships coming, so watch for that. This is BOBAbrickz, and may Lego be with you.